Hey scrappers, welcome back. So in the last video you saw that we took apart those appliances as, you know, my judgment error, and the scrapyard being closed, so we thought we'd take apart all the appliances and get the decent commodities out of them. So in this video that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to break it down pretty much to bare minimum. So for example, these inlet pumps or solenoids, we're going to pretty much take them all apart, take the steel off and smash them out, which will take all the copper out. Same with the circuit boards. We'll strip the circuit boards down, take out a few things. Same with the motors and all that sort of stuff, so like that sort of thing from the ovens. We'll take all this apart. So let's make a start.
Hi scrappers! I'll do this.
We need a terminal bit, Jenny. Can we just use that one that you had over there?
These wires going and that back up.
Yeah.
This one.
That might not work. You can try it. So all of this stuff here is from 3 washing machines, 2 stoves, 2 dishwashers, and 3 washing machines. And it includes, as you can see here, some of the inlet pumps for the water, motors predominantly as well, and the rest is just all circuit boards. So these I'll show you at the end, towards the end of the video, how to get into them to get the copper out of those.
Little things.
Just there for now, Jenny, just to drill.
Recyclable.
Let's just chuck it straight in there. And then we'll just take it out when we're finished.
What is this?
It's a capacitor. That can be thrown out in rubbish. It's not the same as that capacitor.
Capacitor that's not useful. Well, it is useful, but not money.
Where did you put that transformer?
Let's make it fast.
Just use a magnet chain.
I did. It is stainless. So my little things like these take apart well.
Yeah,
Chuck them
I'll take them.
and then take apart later. How's this bucket?
Don't know, we'll figure it out.
Faster.
We just clean up all the heat paste. Nice bit of extruded aluminium. I'll keep that over there too, Jane. So again here guys, just take all that heat paint off. And just pretty much wiggle it back and forth and it'll snap off by itself. Closed. Nice bit of capacity. Super boards. there on the floor or over there somewhere too. Right, next up, motors. Do you want to do that or do you want to do this?
I'll try this one, if not you do it.
So essentially all that's holding on this is clips here and here. So you take your flush cutter and just bend that clip out of the way, then pull that off, that plastic cover, and then tap that down with either a hammer or a pair of pliers. So inside here is a piece of steel as well, which turns your little propeller to pump your water out when it receives an electrical charge from the coil here. So just quickly strip all of this back. So what we can do here is just lift this up neatly, not grab a whole bunch of coil like I just did, and fold it back on itself, and it will tear off, and that way it'll allow you to pull the copper off nice and easily, provided you have no sharp jagged edges like that there, otherwise the copper will snag on it. Then all you have to do is just pretty much do that and it'll all unwind.
Tangled with me.
Yeah, that's what the copper's going to be. And then same again on this side. Grab gently and proceed to pull the sides up. And pretty much just unwind it as before.
Do you want to explain to them what I'm doing? Because yours is different to mine.
Okay. You want to carry on doing that then?
Oh, but I want to take it apart.
Oh, okay. Well, then you explain it. Or don't you know what you're doing?
I'm just cutting off.
So, what Jane is trying to do here is these copper pieces here, if you cut them off
As I did before.
like so, and here again, it's usually better to do it from this end though, but because Jane started on this side, there's no problem. You just pull it up from the back side like that, cut it off there. As long as there's no turns in it, you should be fine. So if we're going to cut that off this side, then grab it here because it's the greatest surface area for your pliers, and you just pull it up and pull it off, and you're done. Then you can proceed to either smack that out with a pair of with a hammer, or you can pull off all the individual laminations like so. Either way, if you hit that with a hammer, you run the risk though of damaging the copper and making it a lot harder to unwind neatly. But at the same instance, this is also quite time consuming. So
I can do the rest now.
So there you have it, guys.
Thank you. See? And it just falls off out easy.
So sometimes these little brass bits inside your motor housings where the shaft comes out, sometimes they can be brass. In this instance they are, but other times they're steel. So there's a piece of aluminium, piece of brass. could use a screwdriver to get those out, or you know, like I'm doing, a pair of blunt flush cutters. That's copper, not stainless.
Oh. There you go. That's a big slab of steel. Were we supposed to weigh those? Okay.
No, it's just niggles on.
Explain the whole lot. I got the wires. I like join the wires.
So as we have here, guys, you can see this one's resin dipped. Like it has a thin layer, or I don't know, I wouldn't say thin, probably a couple mil thick layer worth of resin in there. It makes it a little bit harder to remove the componentry, but yeah, it's more of an inconvenience than anything else. So essentially, it's just do the same thing. Just grab your pliers, your transformers, and proceed to remove in a twisting or you know, motion towards back and forth. There we go, she just come up quite easily. Sometimes these relays, however, might not come out so nicely. Even in there, those little inductors, there'll be an inductor, sorry, a piece of copper in there as well. Nice piece. Increasing steel. So essentially, because I can't get to the screws that are holding this heatsink down, I pretty much just have to take off the bits of steel that are holding it in place, and then hopefully I can pry it out. So let's try that. There we go. I'll just remove the MOSFET type on the back. Clean all the heat paste off of it. And another nice piece of aluminium. This circuit board we'll just put aside for now because we're not sure if the scrapyard will accept that, having it, you know, covered in resin and stuff, but you never know. Just take this black tape off here. Just to clean it up just a little bit.
Is that all? Just that big one?
Yep. So in this instance it's not really worth removing that, although it is quite easy to get to the screws to remove that. Once you remove the screws you're still going to have to try and dig all that resin out to try and get that chip circuit board out. So they can just go aside for now.
Trying to get to those screws until you take the whole thing. There's no
because this comes off the top, I think.
Maybe helped a little?
It's been a while since I've
How do we
done.
do this? When in doubt, use hammer.
No. Because then you end up destroying all the components on the
I wasn't going to do it hard now, was I?
It's a nice bit of brass. Well, it's not worth the whole heck of a lot by itself, but a bit of brass there.
Pieces. Oh, pinta.
Checkerboard behind you.
Oh, that's the one I got baptized with.
Just same again, guys. These pumps are all the same. You just tap it. Yeah.
Try not to get water everywhere.
Yeah. Try not to get disgusting, stinky, smelly water everywhere.
Smells like rotorua.
So these will have to be hit with the hammer to break off all the plastic case that's on the outside to get to the copper, which we will do later on. First we shall clean up this mess.
Don't do what I just did. This is your top. Right. Do the rest of that. Do this.
Right, so
That's on the inside.
you sure?
Yes.
You positively sure?
Yes.
Yeah, you're sure.
Prove them once again.
Yeah. So, what's the best way to knock this housing off?
The last time we do it, we knocked it
So
down.
just hit that.
Like that.
So, and then that should just tap off. Wait. Wait. And there we go. So that.
Oh, I was going to do those.
Right, so as you can see, a nice clean bit of alloy. That can then go down on the floor. So there you go, guys. It's essentially your heater element in a front loading washing machine, or even a washing machine that heats the water itself. There you go. That's pretty much the heating element, really. That's all that it is. A little bit bigger than a kettle, but not by much.
whole thing's attached.
So I'll just So as you can see here, guys, there are a couple of motors left to do. Some of them have already been stripped, like this one, as you'll see in the first part of this video. So what we'll do is off screen we'll take this all apart and we'll just show you the end result with all the copper and everything, with the motors being stripped, and we'll carry on behind the scenes. There's not really a lot left in our blue bucket that we were storing all the stuff in as we were taking it apart off the appliances. So we'll get through this off camera, because you pretty much saw how it all was. So you've got an idea of what we're going to be in for the next couple of hours. And then at the end of the video we'll do a tally up, we'll weigh everything and see, you know, if the 7 items that we took all of the stuff out of was worth it. So stay tuned, see you shortly.
Bye!
Hey scrappers, welcome back. As I said, we're about to smash into these to show you how to get rid of the copper out of the plastic. So here we go. That is essentially all you have to do. Some of them come apart easier, you know, Murphy's Law, easier than others. As you can see here, this one came apart fairly easily and with very little plastic, sorry I should say rather copper embedded into the plastic, which is great. So then all you got to do is, depending on how hard you hit it and how many pieces it broke into, just got to fish all the little bits of obvious plastic out of it, and there we go. And let's do another one. And there we go, no plastic, nice and beautiful copper. So as we get into these bigger ones, as you can see, they're obviously a lot softer plastic, so it absorbs the shock from the hammer a little bit better. Well, that one's just left, so we'll just carry on with the rest of the. And be careful, because if you clip them on the corner of the thing with too much pressure, it will shoot out it and you won't be able to find it. So hopefully these ones won't be as soft. They'll be a little bit more brittle, so they'll break when you hit them with the hammer, as it's busy doing. And as I said with the other, but this one, because it's obviously a softer plastic, it's going to have a lot left over on the inside. As you can see, this is pretty much what we got out of it, is pretty much it, unless we can get into it a little bit more, break it open a little bit more. The copper is just ingrained into the plastic. So that's pretty much it, really. I'm not too concerned. I might hit that with a bit of a screwdriver. Carry on with the left piece lot. So it really all depends and comes down to which types of plastic that they used, because this shatters pretty easily. And because this copper is a little bit thicker than that angel hair type stuff, it comes out a lot easier too, whereas there's less build up on the sides, as you can see in there, although there's still a little bit on there. Let's break it a little bit more hopefully. Yeah, so we'll cut that open with the pair of pliers just now. Same again with that one. So last of the round ones but not least. Sorry Jane.
Ow!
I won't worry about too much about that. Once it's all ingrained with all the other copper, it's not going to make a difference. So next up are these pump motors out of the dishwashers. So the same scenario, you just hit them. But be careful with these ones because they really do shatter and they can hit you in the face. And even if you're wearing safety glasses, it does still hurt. So there you go. Again, depending on type of plastic you use, see how it doesn't stick to the plastic, it just comes away nicely. So we'll peel those off shortly. Oh no, we'll do it right now. if you're lucky, you hit it in the right place. Sometimes it does what it just did to me. Just breaks apart like a slinky. And all you have to do is just fish out bits of broken plastic, which can be a bit tedious, but the amount of copper you're getting out of it makes it somewhat worth it. So last but not least, look at this. So there you have it, guys. It's all smashed and broken apart. I'm not too sure where that other one went that took off before.
Down there.
Oh, I can stay that in. So just for a little bit of show, that's Jane's leg. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but that red welt is what happens when you hit it in the wrong place and it takes off like a shot. So what we'll do next is just get everything ready, and we'll do a bit of a weigh up for everyone just to see how much we made from those 7 appliances. So stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. So here we are at the final stage of weighing everything up that we removed from the 7 appliances. So first up is the copper, the terminals and everything else like so. So altogether we've got 60 grams. Now we need to subtract, so it's roughly about 30 grams of copper that we've got. 31 grams worth of copper, terminals, and that is a piece of copper. I'm not sure if you can see that pinkish tinge to there, but that's definitely a piece of copper. So the next up will be the brass. So there you go, 372 grams now. So if we minus, well now it's going up to 372 minus 29 grams or 30 grams. So we're looking at 342 grams net. So next up will be the aluminium. So we're looking at 270 grams there, 271 grams. The aluminium, the heat sinks and that sort of thing that we got on the circuit boards. Right, the next is just for, let's just zero that quickly. So next up we'll get the circuit boards and give them a quick weigh. Next up guys, we have circuit boards, low grade of course, nothing too fancy, and we have 338 grams worth of low grade circuit boards. Here we have it guys, here's the cable So the jug is 136 grams and the cable we have 1.478. So if we minus that total of the jug, we end up at 1.342 kgs worth of cable, and we're going to have to do it in stages because my jug's not big enough. So bear with me, I'll just go and empty it quick and then I'll be back. So here we are again, guys. Here's the second way in. Unfortunately my jug wasn't big enough, so I had to go and empty it and grab the next amount of cable. So altogether we've got 292 grams. So if we minus that from the 136, we end up at roughly 155. Now if we add the 155 grams to 1.342, we end up at roughly 1.497. So almost 1.5 kilograms worth of cable, which is not too bad. Hey guys, so now next up is the aluminium of the casing from the motors that we took apart. So let's drop them in and see what they give us. So we have 239. Now if we minus the 136 gram worth of jug weight, we will get a total of 1.1 kgs, which is not bad considering it's from a couple of housing ends of the motors. Last but not least, we have the copper coils on the windings from the motors and the transformers that we disassembled off screen because they were really tedious and took quite a while to get them apart. So here we are. Let's stick the copper on and give it a good measure weight. So we're sitting at 2.376 grams. Now if we minus the weight of the bucket, we're looking at a total of 1.926 kgs. So almost 2 kilograms out of all of those 7 appliances that we disassembled to take the copper out of the motors and the transformers. So I hope that was a bit of fun for you all. Thank you for tuning in. Look after yourselves and we'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers!
Bye, scrappers.